feel pretty satisfying, Daryl? Can pull off a win in that fashion?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we did everything we could to give the Rebels opportunities near the end. And I think when we reviewed the video, we would hope to have been far more clinical at times. But certainly very proud. I thought the defence tonight was excellent. We really showed a lot of fight and determination to keep the Rebels out when they were really pressing our line. So it's a real credit to the team, and that keeps our faint hopes alive to qualify for the tournament, and that's important.
Does it change anything about how you approach the next 2 weeks?
No, it's pretty clear. Obviously, we've got a home game against the Brumbies, and we've had a lot of continuity. We've put out the same team week on week, and I thought tonight that showed at stages. I thought our 9, 10, 15 controlled the game well, and for a high kicking game, I thought we battled in that area well in terms of coming out on top.
Is that something that you were comfortable going into the game with, that amount of kicking, or did you get sort of drawn?
Yeah, no, we knew. Obviously, the last game we played had over 60 kicks, and this one didn't disappoint. They had the same, so we knew both teams like to play territory, so there was going to be a high number of kicks, and then also with the conditions, really slippery and greasy tonight. It was always
you felt came out on top.
Yeah, I think we got better as the game wore on. I thought at some stage I was surprised that the Rebels didn't chance their arm more and start running that position.
We keep inquiring about this, but the resting policy, 2 games left, a number of players. Leave them all at home for the final round, or?
Yeah, probably. But I look at these games and I want to give the Australian players in our team the opportunity to play against their peers, and I think that's important. There's a lot at stake, not including competition points, but also an opportunity for them to go against their rivals.
Was it your intention to
back end? Yes.
Like this?
Yep, I decided pretty probably about 6-7 weeks ago that, given where we were in the competition, we were playing a short strategy in the fact that we needed to win games, to stay alive. So it was very clear, either continue trying to rest people at different times or just go, we need to win games.
How proud are you of the defensive effort in particular?
Yeah, very proud of the guys there. I kept turning it over and then kept giving it back to them and having to turn it over again. But putting their body on the line, I thought some of the guys there were outstanding, particularly in the forward pack, and even guys, the older guys in our team like Adam, getting over the ball there and unlucky not to get a couple turnovers there at the end. But also really proud of the 9, 10, 15. Traditionally haven't been huge kickers of the ball, and to look at a game plan where we knew it was going to be drizzly, the conditions would probably lend themselves to that. They stuck at it, and particularly in the first half, there's some really clever, smart rugby played. In the second half, we couldn't really maintain our possession, so it had to go to a defensive part of the game, which probably been one of our strongest suits throughout the season. But really credit to them and the defence, like you said.
What have you done differently this year in terms of your defensive organisation? I know the effort's there, obviously, but have you tweaked something in terms of, because that's been a very consistent part of your game?
Just clear, not changing too much. Being pretty upfront around how we want to D, and this is it. And I think with defence, you have to be that way. There's a lot less room for we can do this or you can do that. It's black and white usually a lot of the time, and I think our guys to date this year have been really bought into that and understood that that's what it needed to take. Look, I mean, we're not on top of the log or anything like that, so we're still looking to improve it, and next week poses a really different threat in our defence. So you look at a real big mauling threat from Canberra coming our way next week.
Did the mindset of the team change coming down here in terms of what was on the line?
No, we've been in this position for weeks now. Unfortunately, it's not where we want to be. But it's actually this next, getting a win now, and then backing it up with a win. This is the week where I'd like to see improvement, or Daryl would like to see improvement. The other boys, we haven't been able to do that this year. Go back to back on our games really, really well. I think we've only had one 2-game period where we've gone back to back this year. Other than that, it's been so. That's a real focus for us. Yeah, I thought a lot of guys put their hands up, and thought Curtis was really good. Like some big plays there. Stop Marika that far out of the lines. Impressive. And then some nice little pressure plays, and Nobby Newsome on the wing. So proud of a lot of guys there, and the combination, and Lalakai stepping in there was really, really class. So happy for those guys coming in.
Injuries, how's Ned?
Concussion, so he'll do his normal protocol. Yeah, Fitzy had a knock from the previous game that he just aggravated, so he'll be fine. He's got a cork thigh. Very serious one. Yep, I think that was correct.
Just the penalty?
A penalty, I think it was not. It wasn't dangerous. It wasn't around the head. There was no arms in the tackle. I think the correct sanction was applied.
Is there anyone else you've got any worry about for next week?
I don't think so. Not injury-wise.
Michael, just wondering your thoughts. What have you seen from Curly since he's been at fullback? He just seems to enjoy the freedom in that spot.
He likes the space, and he also has a really quality boot. I forgot how good his boot was, and the time that he seems to have back there. I think tonight he picked his opportunities well. Times to run it, went down the middle there, back end of the game pretty nicely. Aside from one or two maybe that he put short, the guy's putting us out 45 metres back up the other way with those sort of exits, which is for a forward, not having to go straight into a driving maul defence is nice.